We hung up after that because there was nothing else to say. Our mums agreed that we should try again a few days later, and this time they both made us our favourite smoothie. That was pretty cool, actually, until we tried to do a cheers. Lance went to touch his glass against his screen and he dropped it all over the keyboard. The last thing I saw was red goo running down the camera before the picture froze, went juddery, and then turned completely black. "Let's try Veronique," Mum said. Veronique is my other best friend, but Zooming her was a disaster. First, we could hardly find a time to do it because Veronique was doing Zoom violin lessons and Zoom piano lessons. She was doing a Zoom orchestra too, and even Zoom fencing. Though how you can whack someone with a sword online, I have no idea. When we finally did manage to set up the call, it was actually fine, until Veronique started chatting about school. "It's great," she said. "Isn't it?" "Not being there? You bet." "No, working online. Though not for everyone, of course. Imagine what it's like being Samira." I squinted. "Samira? You know, the new girl. As soon as she joined, we all got sent home. It must be really weird for her." "I suppose," I said. "Though for me, this is fabulous. I get so much more done." "You actually finish everything Mr. Ash puts on the online classroom?" "That only takes half an hour. Then I do all the fun stuff. You know, brain squeeze maths, and science solvers, IQ English. That's great. You don't just get to read books, you get to write essays. They can be as long as you want." "What?" said Mum from behind me, which was when Mum found out about all the enhancement activities that Mr. Ash was putting up and which she didn't exactly know about before because I may have accidentally deleted some of his emails from her iPad. "Same time next week?" Veronique beamed. Fabulous," Mum said. "I'll send a link to your mum." I tried to shut our laptop, but Mum grabbed hold of my hand. "Brain squeeze maths," she said. "That does sound fun, doesn't it, Cymbeline Igloo? And 2 whole weeks to catch up on? Better get started, hadn't you?" I sighed and did it, and thought about lockdown, and how Mum had said it was probably going to last for months. I was completely sure that without friends or Charlton or Mrs Stebbings to talk to about Charlton, and with brain squeeze maths, it was going to be the most excruciatingly boring time that I'd ever had in my whole life. But I was wrong. Because of Wanser. Though when I first laid eyes on Wanser, I was furious. Chapter 2. It all started on a Sunday. I know that because we normally have pancakes on Sunday mornings, and I was so looking forward to them. When I came downstairs to the kitchen, however, I got a shock. The Weetabix were out on the table. "Mum?" I said. "What?" I sighed. Mum was rooting around in the cupboard below the sink. I put my hand on her back. "I know all the days seem the same at the moment," I said, trying not to sound too annoyed. "But it's Sunday." "So?" Flat things? Used for the delivery of chocolate spread to my stomach?" "Ah." Mum stood up and plonked a bottle of bleach on the counter. "Sorry, I haven't got any flour." "What? So, no pancakes? This, after you made me eat fish fingers last night with no tomato ketchup?" "Well, I'm sorry, it's the shops. They've run out of things because of COVID. We saw it on the news last night, remember?" I did remember. Mum watched the news all the time, looking for the numbers of people who had COVID and how fast it was spreading. "Yes, but anyway, I'm too busy." "On Sunday? In lockdown? What can you possibly be doing?" "Cleaning," Mum said. With that, Mum pulled on a pair of squeaky yellow gloves and knelt down to scrub the floor. I frowned. I couldn't see anything wrong with the floor. It looked like a floor. Mum didn't rest until it looked more like an ice rink, though, while I spooned the last of the chocolate spread onto some Weetabix and tried to ignore the smell of bleach. The kitchen cupboards were next. They seemed fine to me, too, but I watched as Mum really went at them, her nose wrinkling up as she did these fast little circles with the sponge. She even unscrewed the handles to clean underneath them, and she did the drawers.